Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're here with another review. Today we're going to have a look at the Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, Tiamat, Titanus Dog, Suko and Wart Dog figures from Playmates and Chiosi Preziosi. I think it's from Playmates, but it also has a Chiosi Preziosi logo. I don't understand why. Probably they make these figures together. I'm not so sure. The reason I got these three minifigures is because I want to have them with the accurate size of the movie, and I really started to collect the NECA and the Haya Toys Monsterverse figures. So these three actually were really cheap, and I think they will do the job for the diorama because I want to be a proper size next to the Muto and the Skullcrawler from Haya Toys. And we also got Tiamat. I intend to get the Drown Viper as well. I really like these monsters, and I'm not so sure if Haya will make them as figures, so I try to get them from Playmates. Not that huge fan of these figures of Tiamat and the Drown Viper. They are kinda kiddish if you ask me. It's not that Haya or NECA quality if you ask me, but if Haya Toys decides to produce them, of course I would definitely get them again and probably sell these ones. So anyway, let's waste no time and start unboxing them. First we're gonna have a look at the small ones. So the small ones comes in this nice box. You can see the name of the figure right here, Suko, Godzilla X Kong with the New Empire logo from Monsterverse, and on the behind part is nothing really special. They are all just like that on the background if you ask me. Here we have the Wart dog, and right here we have this Titanus dog, which I think that I somewhere read online that this one's supposed to be the Zilla, Godzilla, basically Zilla from the old movie who died on this bridge, I assume. It's pretty interesting. If we see Zilla on the Monsterverse movie, I think it will be really nice, but I think this one is what this one represents before he gets involved. Anyway, let's open these three first. Alright, so there you have them. First, let's start with this guy right here, Suko. Yeah, I think it's pretty simple. I think it also had it could have been done a little bit better. It's very simple as a figure, you know. They didn't paint the eyes really that well. They did put this black spot in the middle at least. Yeah, it's very simple figure. It's this small guy right here, but I want it to be on the right size next to Kong. So nothing really special basically about this one. It's just a small ape kid. Here we have the Wart dog, which I think it's this one that we saw in the movie when they were fighting with Kong, and he ripped one of these in half. It's not that good if you ask me as a figure. It looks kinda cartoonish. Yeah, it's not really that good of a figure if you ask me. And underneath here you can see the Playmates logo. But yeah, I really want to see one of these from Haya to get produced, because this one looks kinda kiddish and sloppy and really inaccurate according to the movie. The eyes, I don't think the eyes should be supposed to be that down. Maybe I should put them right here. They should put them, but anyway, it is what it is. And my favorite of these three is this right here, the Titanus dog, just like they call him. You can see the Playmates logo right here on his belly. This one looks more like a lizard or a crocodile, something like that. Really interesting. He's also kind of fat right here if you see. Really interesting. And this is the face. Yeah, I think it looks okay. It looks kind of sloppy as far as the eyes go, but other than that, it's kind of okay for what it is. It doesn't have too much details on it. It's just all painted with this black coloration. But I think it definitely does the job. If you want to have him next to the big Kong from Haya Toys, I think he looks okay. And right here we have Titanus Tiamat with submarine. It's really nice that they add the submarine also. But yeah, it comes with this nice box. You can see a nice image of Kong and Godzilla right here. And as you go on the behind part, you can see another image of Tiamat. It also says some cool info that you can read right here about Tiamat. Deep in the Arctic Ocean, the bioluminescent power of Tiamat pushes back the darkness to reveal intruders like the Monarch Recon submarine. It also says the same on different languages. It's this figure right here, which I think it's not that good of a figure if you ask me as far as accuracy goes. I mean, the movie was actually much better. And right here you can see some other figures of the line. I really don't see the Drown Viper that because I know that they also produce a Round Viper and a Mothra figure, but I don't see it right here. So here is Tiamat. It's the only Tiamat figure that we have, so I had to get it. So let's waste no time and open this up to see how it looks. Alright, so this is Tiamat. It comes with this submarine right here, which is nothing really too special. It's just a simple black submarine. It doesn't have any specific details on it or anything. And probably it's, as far as the size goes, I think it's pretty decent, just like it's supposed to be. So here is Tiamat. It has a lot of articulations, I can say, but other than that, you can't get extreme too many poses, if you ask me. I mean, because of the body is curved like this right here, you can't really make full you can't make it being like just full stretch, or be one straight line. It has a ball jointed ankle right here on the tail. You can rotate the tail like that, 360. It has another ball jointed ankle right here on this part of the body that you can rotate it also like this, and the same on this one, and the rest one, and of course this one right here. And last we have the head, which you can also rotate it like that, 360. Yeah, even though it has, as you can see, all of these articulations, you can't really make too much movement as far as the position goes, because the body is like this, and even though you try to make something else, the difference would be very obvious, very seeable. And here you can see the feet. You can also rotate them 360, like that, and you can also move them upwards and downwards like that, both of them actually. The same on the arms right here. Basically this is what it is as far as the articulations go. Here we go on the face. I think it's not the accurate color of the fins. I think on the movie they were black or purple, something like that, not yellowish. But yeah, anyway, it is what it is now. Maybe if you want, you can just repaint them or try to do something else with them. If you have some paint, maybe you can just make them more movie accurate, if you ask me. And here you can open and close the jaw, and when you open the mouth, you can see the way it has to be sculpted. You can see this blue spot right here and this yellowish. It's not looking really nice, if you ask me. And I think they should have taken that extra time to paint the teeth right here as well. So for me, and it opens really way much, it doesn't work that good, if you ask me. And you can also see this blue spot right here as well. So maybe I think that Playmates should have actually sculpted this thing yellow. So if you open the mouth, at least it will be yellow, not blue. Just saying. So for me, you better keep that on this figure, you better keep that mouth closed. You don't want to ruin the overall result. It's of course Tiamat. I'm really glad to have a Tiamat figure on my collection. I think it's the only Tiamat figure that you can find outside there of the Monsterverse. As far as I know, Haya and NECA or anyone else haven't released one yet, so this one was actually cheap, and I want to have one on my collection. If the other, because I'm not so sure if the other companies will decide to release a Tiamat figure. If they do, of course, I will get them and probably will sell this one. But from now on, I will have this one on my shelf, on my Masterverse diorama. Even though it's not that good, it's not a bad figure, but it's also not that great. I think it's mostly for kids. Kids will have a nice time and fun playing with it. You can give him some different pose, like turn it around like that, like make this whole 360 circle, something like that. But of course it looks kind of unnatural, if you ask me, on some spots right here. So basically, even though it has this rotation, some spots are meant to be on the natural pose. So yeah, there's no point of giving all of these articulations if you can't, if it doesn't look that good. I think if they decide to put a bendy wire inside the figure on a Tiamat, I think that would be really nice. So I hope that Haya maybe do this, put the bendy wire inside the Tiamat figure, so you're gonna give it some different poses. The eyes though have been done really nicely. I like this purplish and pinkish coloration that it has all around it on some spots. I'm not so sure about the green one right here, but yeah, maybe I have to rewatch the movie again. But I'm definitely sure that these ones are not yellow. All of them actually. I think they are kind of purple. I want to get the drum viber from this line because I definitely think that this one will not get a figure. Anyway, so this was guys for today, the Godzilla, X Kong, the New Empire, Tiamat, Titanus dog, Wart dog, and Suko from Playmates. Thank you for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it and I helped you out. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.